Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Kwings Let's Plays and another Injustice 2
Versus! Yeah!
Today's fan request, we kind of twisted on its head because it's Jay Garrik, the Flash, versus Michelangelo, because the Flash was a, fan request.
The old guy versus the young.
Yeah,
child.
this should be interesting. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to be notified when more Injustice arrives. And special shout-outs to all our members, including our Ultimates. If you guys want to join up, all you got to do is click right here, select the tier that'll work best for you. So, if you guys have a fight you want to see too, by all means, let us know in the comment section below. We'll do our best to make it happen. But, technically, we're fulfilling a fan request. Technically.
Okay, old man. It's time for you and me.
Gorilla City.
Teenager versus old dude.
Yeah. Yep, Jay. So how this is going to go down, folks, is the first player to win 3 matches is today's winner. Who will it be?
Jay Garrik, here to help.
You're just gonna end up shell-shocked.
Just thinking about it makes my head spin.
Huh?
Oh, come on, Jay. We got this.
Well, they had different lines for Jay Garrik than the other.
Of course they do. It's a different actor. Just like both the... Yeah, I like that.
Just like they had different skins for the other Green Lanterns, the other, like, people, Aquaman. Oh no, they only had one Aquaman.
They only had one Aquaman.
That would have been interesting if they had Jason Momoa Aquaman, but...
Maybe the next Injustice, although the rumor is going right now that Enway is, or not Enway, sorry, NetherRealms, the Mortal Kombat developer, is working on a Marvel fighting game. Although it's not just, here's the rumor, it's not just a Marvel fighting game, it's Marvel versus DC in Injustice style, which would break the internet, if true.
No way!
That's the big thing, yep. That's the things I'm hearing.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
Well, a couple years ago, Ed Boon teased the idea. He was like, well, he says, if we ever did, this was an interview 3 years ago, he said, if we ever did Marvel, he said, because Warner Brothers technically owns us, it would have to be a crossover versus DC. And he said, that would be very difficult to pull off, but he said, I can't say any more on that.
Wow,
so
that's so cool.
Everybody's expecting an Injustice 3 announcement this year, but what if it's not Injustice 3?
It would have to be a DC or a Warner Brothers property that would make Marvel do versus DC, because no offense, but Warner Brothers is kind of like willing to work with other people, and I just feel like Disney and Marvel don't really work well.
Well, there's a lot of problems going on behind the scenes with our friends over at Traveler's Tales, like the Lego company. They're still owned by Warner Brothers and stuff like that, but they're having a lot of problems with their Star Wars game. This is the...
Oh, right, yeah, Disney never works well with others, and neither does Marvel.
This is the second year that they've had to do a full delay, like a full year delay of... Because that Star Wars game was supposed to come out right around the time of the Rise of Skywalker.
I remember when the Marvel DC, when the Lego the first Lego Marvel game came out, like on, I don't remember what it was, but it was like they had to like redo all the characters to make them look like just like the characters from the the cinematic universe, whereas like the DC characters were just kind of there. They had to like redo everything to make it perfect for Marvel, and I was just thinking, wow, Marvel must be a pain to work with.
And then they had that, remember during it was either their second Lego Marvel game or their Avengers game, they had to recast everybody because of a union thing. But yet the Lego Batman people were all the same when they came back for their Lego Batman game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm a DC fan.
I know.
I paused my game for this?
This'll be over quick, chum.
Only if you got cheat codes, dude.
Old Man Jay barely won the first match, I believe.
I just realized our characters are both super fast.
Yeah.
Well, of course mine isn't as fast as yours, but
I'm just
kind of fast.
Oh wait, did Mikey eat his pizza or did Jay Garrik win? I was vaguely paying attention. It's kind of
I wasn't paying attention either.
I think.
Oh well, we can just.
I think Jay won.
I think he did.
I think
Stuff like guys, I am like waiting to eventually travel soon, so my mind is not all there. So if we kind of misdo it, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, well, Injustice Versus, it kind of is about, like, somebody winning, but at the same time, it's Amber and I having fun playing Injustice.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly.
Ah!
Yeah,
I felt that hit.
That's why I like Warner Brothers. I feel like Warner Brothers is for reasonable people.
But the thing is, I thought that the Lego company was the one that was going to do Marvel vs. DC first. I never thought NetherRealms would get to do it. If they do. Like, that would be a huge upset to them because they're in competition with other, like, you know, things inside Warner Brothers.
Well, I feel like Warner Brothers is the only company that would actually do it and make it fair. Like, they'll do justice to Captain America and all the you know, characters. They'll make them look good and make them have good moves. Whereas if it was Marvel if it was Marvel or Disney doing it, you know that they would make all the Marvel characters really OP and look really great, and then make Batman look dumb or something and make him have terrible moves. I mean, that's just the kind of people that they are. I'm expecting the internet to break, like, at E3 this year. Like, as long as, you know, I mean, if it is the Marvel versus DC game, or it'd be DC versus Marvel, they would get top billing. Because it's, you know, it's a Warner Brothers company and all that other stuff. But, they were first anyway, so.
Yeah. There is no way that Marvel and Disney would be okay with Warner Brothers being like, okay, we're going to have DC Fandom 2, and that's where we're going to announce Marvel vs. DC, the fighting game. Like, there's no way that would happen. If it's happening and getting announced, it will be at E3. If Injustice 3 is announced instead, it'll be at DC Fandom. That's how I'm saying it. And that's how the rumor goes. And even Maximilian Dude thinks that Marvel vs. DC is happening as well.
Well, there you go.
Because a lot of us have heard the same rumor, except just in different ways.
Dreaming, dude.
Yeah.
All right, it's 2 to.
I know, 2-0.
2 to. I used to know cool moves with the Flash, but I'm just kind of punching you and stuff. I don't.
Well, it's working. Whatever you're doing.
I know that move, but it doesn't really do all that much. Ow!
I've got to get my act together.
You're actually pretty good as Mikey. I don't know, maybe I hit harder or my super move is stronger than yours. I don't know. But once you pull off that...
better at fighting games than me.
I've played a lot of fighting games. Like, I grew up playing things like Street Fighter and, you know, Fatal Fury and stuff like that. Oh!
Maybe it's because Mikey feels bad beating up an old man. No, I'm just...
Oh my gosh! That's kind of a cheap shot.
Yeah, it was.
It was kind of.
No, you're
Let's
actually...
go, Jay.
Somewhat...
Let's go.
I'm surprised how good, like, all you're doing with... Not that you... No, you're all good at fighting games in general, so...
When I know the character's moves, I'm just kind of hitting basic stuff. Wow, you managed to get the block in even after I'd hit you. That's kind of impressive. It's like you knew that was coming, and then... You just tried to drop a bee's nest on me?
Oh, yeah, you're up 2-0 or whatever. I'm gonna do anything I can.
That makes sense. Ow!
Mikey
there we go. That's
like
what I was waiting for.
Mikey doesn't like it.
Oh, Mikey likes it fine.
Mikey doesn't like it.
They should have given Jay Garrik like a coffee cup to sip out of. I don't think he would be sipping fast food. Should have given him like a teacup or something like that. That would have been a nice little
yeah, like an old-fashioned food thing. Whatever people ate back then.
I mean, he would have eaten hamburgers and stuff too, because hamburgers were kind of a thing in the 50s and I think the 40s.
Yeah,
darn.
People ate hamburgers.
All right, it's 2-1. That's what I'm going to say.
Hamburgers.
Based on the fact that we've been playing for 9 minutes, and I'm pretty sure I saw Jay's windscreen twice.
I feel like hamburgers have been around
quite a while.
At least in the United States for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, all it is ground beef in a slab, and then it's the condiments that make it yummy. Mm-hmm. Add in the lettuce, ketchup, everything.
This old timer could teach you some things.
I like ketchup and lettuce and pickle on and onion on my hamburger.
Much more than that.
What do you like on yours?
Pickles.
You like cheese and bacon.
I like cheese and bacon.
What does everybody like on their hamburger, if you guys are hamburger fans?
Speaking of hamburger, did you get me a mushroom Swiss burger?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Ah! Come on, Jay. Just gonna have to... Yeah, but don't you think I'm right that the internet would break? It would be like the most talked about thing all summer if that got announced. Like, I think it would be more talked about if it was a Marvel fighting game. It might get some attention, but if you're gonna
Marvel
break,
versus
if it's
DC.
Marvel versus DC, it would break
'Cause
the
then
internet.
it's like everybody can play as their favorite because some people are only Marvel, some people are only DC.
Exactly.
So anybody, so friends that are always like, yeah, you know, like Captain America could totally beat Batman. Then okay, let's find out.
Let's find out. Let's find out. Yeah. And I mean, people are gonna say like, well, I don't see that happening. It's like, well, think about all the stuff that Warner Brothers has been doing with Injustice guest characters and Mortal Kombat with their, you know, they've been doing a lot of different stuff with licensed companies, and the only big company left for them to really do anything with is Disney. And, you know, what type of game could you release? Because people are getting kind of tired of Mortal Kombat and Injustice. It's more of the same thing. You gotta shake things up, and a Injustice style Marvel game by itself is not going to really shake the industry.
Yeah.
You know, but if it was DC and Marvel in the same game, everyone would lose their minds.
Yeah, because Marvel has been done with the Marvel versus Capcom.
Yep. Exactly.
So that's already been done.
Yep.
DC has been done. So Marvel.
I mean, I would want an Injustice game,
I'm
but
sorry. Maybe Marvel would do a good balanced thing. I just feel like
I don't think it would break the internet.
They're
though.
always pushing their characters or whatever. But no, I'm glad that DC
Weak
is
punch.
making it.
I got a weak punch for the win. Yeah, I like NetherRealms a lot, but it's just a rumor, guys. But I mean, it's a rumor that has been heard by Maximilian, myself, and you know, a lot of other industry people. So we'll see what happens. I mean, E3 is only a month away now, so leaks are bound to happen soon enough. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Jay Garrik is today's winner. If you have a particular fight you want to see, please let us know in the comment section below. And stay tuned later today for an awesome live stream at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on something jaw-dropping. I don't really know yet, but it'll happen. And if you want a Marvel vs. DC fighting game, let us know in the comment section below. I'm really curious to know what you guys think about that. And we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
God bless and happy gaming. See ya.